Hello, my name is Brandon Smith, Senior Vice President of Ira Smith Trustee and Receiver Inc. I am a licensed insolvency trustee, an LIT for short, and a member of the Canadian Association of Insolvency and Restructuring Professionals. Like all LITs, I hold a license from the Office of the Superintendent of Bankruptcy, an agency of the federal government, which I received only after a period of work experience, education, study, and examination. We are subject to stringent regulation and oversight to ensure integrity of the system and protection of the public. Our role is to initially advise individuals and corporations facing financial difficulty and to offer them solutions. Although not in every case, we mainly administer remedies prescribed under the Bankruptcy and Insolvency Act, the BIA. This is a piece of legislation intended to balance the interests of those who owe money, known as debtors, and those whom they may owe money to, known as creditors. The cornerstones of the Canadian insolvency system are to allow an honest but unfortunate debtor to get a fresh start, while recognizing that those who lent money in good faith have a right to repayment. Although we often act in other capacities, the two most common roles we play involve proposals and bankruptcies. In the most simplistic terms, a proposal is where a debtor offers a compromise to settle what they owe their creditors for an agreed amount over a period of time. It is our role to perform an assessment of a debtor's assets and liabilities, and in the case of an individual, their income, to ensure that the proposal meets the legislative requirements and that the debtor is able to perform it. If a proposal is not possible, then the next available remedy is bankruptcy. The legislation prescribes what assets an individual may keep and what assets an LIT must distribute to the creditors. The legislation also specifies what, if any, monthly contributions from income must be paid. Once a debtor files a proposal or an assignment in bankruptcy, they are protected from actions by their creditors. Our role then shifts slightly from being advisors to being the neutral party between the debtor and their creditors, administering the chosen remedy within the rules set out in the legislation. So, if you find yourself facing financial difficulties, the best course of action is to talk to a licensed insolvency trustee. LITs are the only federally regulated professionals who can assist with all debt relief options, provide protection from creditors, and discharge people from their debt. To find an LIT near you, click the link in the notes below.